said, I remember seeing a Q&A video on your YouTube channel mentioning that even branded ROIS stacks should be with a persona account to be safe. However, if I'm still including links to the branded syndication network on the branded stack, I don't quite see the point to use another account. Also, for this branded stack, do you recommend linking directly to the money site and the associated YouTube channel as well? Or would the GMB listing be preferable as the main URL? No, you want to link back to the money site too. You want to link to all of the above, right? Remember, the guys, the Gsite is a Google property that you want to do all of your, you want to include all of your branded profiles, right? That makes up your local entity. You want to include all of that, just like the ID page, right? It's a place, it's a Google property. So you want to put all of your entity assets into that Google property, which includes your money site, your Google business website, if you have it, your Google business map, your ID page, press advantage organization page. If you're using that, if you're not, then cloud pages are a decent substitute. Batch geomaps, if you're doing that, like all of those things, your branded blogger profile, your other branded syndication network properties, whether you're syndicating or not, it doesn't matter. Your other branded Web 2.0 properties, social media assets, all of that. Citations, you can extract citations in the mastermind. I've done some updated training on that, how you can take the Gsite from the Drive stack and then you add all of your citation URLs that then you hyperlink to keywords, a list of keywords. All of that stuff should be included in your Drive stack, so your Gsite, as well as like your ID page. Those are like entity validating assets where you put all of your entity's assets into them, either linked to or embedded into those assets, right? Because especially Google properties, because you want Google to make, remember guys, you are trying to assist Google in making the association between all of your branded assets for a particular local entity or local brand. Does that make sense? You want to help Google recognize and make the associations that those are also your branded assets. It's different. You want to expand your entity footprint and you want to help Google discover that footprint. It's not like people say in SEO, like a footprint's a bad thing. In traditional SEO, yeah, like for link building and things like that, yeah. But when we're talking about entities, you really want, in branded assets, branded entity assets, you want to make those associations and help Google to make those associations, right? Which it's like adding nodes to the knowledge graph. That's precisely what you're doing. So you want to associate those profiles in any way that you can with each other, which again, ID page is perfect for that. The Drive stack, the Gsite, all of those are perfect places to do that. Schema, structured data, that's another place to do it, which is at the code level. Right? You again, same as attributes. Those are all like great ways to associate branded profiles for the same entity. So absolutely, you want to do that with your Gsite. Link back to your money site too. Again, you want that association to be made. You're trying to assist Google in developing or building the knowledge graph for your local entity. That's the whole point. Okay, it's a good question.